What's up, everybody? It's me, Mar, and wow, what a fucking game! It's actually really enjoyable to watch. Premier League football has been over for just over a week, and bruh, international football serves as a good replacement. So let's get into it. And the final score, first and foremost, was Brazil 2, England 2. You probably already know. Um, some good goals actually. Like in international football, especially when I'm watching England, the goals can be quite average or just you don't see a lot of interesting things. It's just very low key. But this game, which had a lot of build up to it because of certain players on the show, Neymar, who's just signed for Barcelona, obviously Rooney, who's having all this talk of leaving Manchester United, perhaps. So a lot of that sort of shit, and then obviously there was some information about the safety of the stadium. So the game still went ahead, and in the first half, wow, Joe Hart kept us in it. A string of some good saves. I wasn't able to watch the game fully. I was a bit preoccupied with some other stuff, but I saw a lot of the shots that he kept having to save, and a lot of double saves, a lot of follow ups. He's having to clear it a lot. Fair enough, his distribution wasn't great, but as a whole, he was doing a good job as a goalkeeper. Something which you haven't seen enough of in the colours of Manchester City this year. But he did well for England, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let me think. What else happened? Obviously, the opening goal through Brazil. It was some crazy sick shot from outside the box. It was a curling shot, like a good looking finesse, something you'd like to score on FIFA. But unfortunately, it hit the woodwork, the joint. Joe Hart's already at full stretch, so he's not able to really get back in position. Ball's falling to, was it Fred or Damiao? I'm not sure which one it was. I missed that, and it's literally do a bicycle sort of jumping side volley into the net. Fair enough, that was a good goal, but the defense fucking stupid. Everyone's just ball watching like this. Oh, the ball's gone over, has it? Oh, he's just shot, has he? Oh, it's a goal. It's only a friendly. That's the impression I got from the defense during that goal. But it shouldn't be happening. Look at the players. Ashley Cole, he's got so much experience. Why is he not following up that attempt? Why? It might be a friendly, but it doesn't matter. Winning against Brazil in their own backyard would be a big, big thing for anyone, since it happens rarely, 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 rarely. So I don't like to see that. Jagielka as well, very experienced defender. So I expect to see more from them. England, let me say, their worst players would probably have to be Walcott was one of them. He had a bad game. A lot of people on Twitter actually just completely slating his footballing ability, and at times he does show himself to be not the best football minded player. Fair enough, but a lot of players do a certain role. His role is to be fast and cross the ball and maybe score. He did a few things poor, but it could easily just be a bad game. Carrick and Lampard weren't that great. They lost the ball quite a lot. They didn't really control possession. It was quite hard because of the situation and environment they're in. But again, two very experienced centre mids. You expect them to bring it and bring their A game, even if it is end of season friendly. The equaliser came after the substitution. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain was on the pitch for, I hear it was like 2 to 5 minutes or something like that. And then plays developing. Chamberlain's already involved in it. Rooney lays it off to Chamberlain, and then Chamberlain hits it first time low into the ground and smashes it in. And I don't know if it's just me, but the commentators, all they do is just mention this link between him and his dad. Fair enough, both Chamberlains have scored in Brazil in that played in Brazil in that stadium. So it was a great achievement, but they just go on about it so much, like fucking hell. You think we're gonna be mentioning this in 10 years' time? Oh, Chamberlain and his dad both played in the same arena. We don't give a shit. Mention it once, that's fine, that's all. Anyway, so it was a good goal. At first, when I seen it, it was one of those ones where it goes, boom, ah! You didn't even realize it was in. It was one of them ones. It's like boom, what a good goal. Back in the game. We go on a bit further now, and on the counter attack, Marcelo plays for Real Madrid. You think you want to show a bit of skill, a bit of intent, seeing as though he's got a new manager going to be coming in. You're going to want to fight for that first choice left back place against Coentrao and any signings that they might make. So he loses the ball, left wing position. A lot of Brazil players are forward, and England break quite slowly, if I'm honest, quite slowly because the ball nearly goes out of play, but quite slowly. Rooney's running down the left wing, doing what you'd want to see him doing quite often. Cuts inside a bit, shoots, and immediately it just goes boom, top right corner. You think, what a fucking goal! That was, yes, what a goal! Replay shows a deflection, but it doesn't matter because it was such a good goal, good run, good play, and we just felt we could win this. Maybe we're gonna be the first ones to win since 1988 or some shit. They're always throwing out these numbers, and you thought it was possible. Rooney did. I think he's so good at receiving the ball. He always looks for these pockets of spaces, whether the people he's playing with can actually find him. That's why at Arsenal I think he'd be amazing because we always find everyone. We always find them, and then it's up to them to do something with the ball once they have it. But we always find everyone. His shooting is decent and his passing is decent. So I think he's very much a good player. Not fast, not very fast, but you know, he's got a job and he's got a role, and I think he plays it really well in the hole. Chamberlain, I think he can play in the hole as well. They said that he's played at that level, played in the hole at different levels, and I think he should be given a chance, especially in Carling Cup football next year for Arsenal, and in any league games he gets a chance to, because he's fast, he's got passing, he's got shooting, and he knows how to dribble, so it kind of makes sense. Just stick him in the hole, and he's going to win us a few penalties, score a few long ranges, and maybe contribute to the overall team's play. Then Brazil spoiled the party, or rather, they prevented us from spoiling their party, and they equalised with a nice looking volley from the middle of the box. Paulinho, I believe it was, just right foot volley. Joe Hart couldn't see the ball till it was too late. Bottom right corner. It was actually a flash of a volley. It went pretty quick. It's the type of volley you really, really, really want to score on FIFA, but it just doesn't seem to happen very often for some reason. So yeah, it was a very good game. A lot of good goals. Neymar, that's someone I want to talk about, and I want everyone to give me their opinions on him. He didn't show that much, you know. Like, for Barcelona, I'm sure he's going to succeed. He's the type of player that will succeed there, regardless of what he's done previously and whatnot. So I think it'll be fine from that point of view. But just so far, I've not seen enough of him to suggest that he's going to be the next big thing. That being said, he's only 20, so he's still got a long, long time to go. Yeah, Joe Hart, good player. Chamberlain, good player. Rooney played well. And also my man of the match personally was James Milner, because he bossed the game. He's got good feet. He always passed it a lot. Got back, got forward, showed intent, showed drive, which is exactly what you want from an England player. And there's nothing else more I could say about him. He's just that damn good. So yeah, pretty much end of the season now. England didn't lose to Brazil over 2 games. Beat them 2-1 at the Wembley. Drew 2-2 in Rio de Janeiro. So I'm pretty impressed with that. It's whether we can go on and qualify very comfortably. And that is the end of this video. I'd like to take this opportunity to direct you in the direction of my other channel known as The Business Mar, where I talk about lots of other topics, financial things, business related things, economy related things, and generally stuff that's happening in the news. So if you're into that sort of thing, click subscribe, and obviously you'll be able to check out any individual video that interests you. So it's been me, Mar, Wildest Gameplay, and I am signing out. Peace.